Hey guys, this is Matt Bro with Toyota Murfreesboro. Today we're going to be checking out something that's pretty incredible. It's the completely new redesigned 2016 Prius. Now what comes to your mind when you think Prius is that old egg-shaped tree hugger automobile. It's not the case anymore. It's actually something everyone wants to drive. As you can kind of see just from the start of it, you've got these beautiful new LED daytime running lights towards the bottom, as well as bi-xenon head lenses. Those are standard on all models. But also, as we kind of come around from the side that I got out of, we're looking at the Touring Series. You got standard 17-inch alloy wheels with black inlays, silver outlay. You also have turn signal mounted indicators in your mirrors. But overall, the entire design of it is much more fluidic. It's aggressive. They even lowered the ride height by an inch. So you're actually riding about the same height as the FRS. When you take it around a turn with the brand new double wishbone suspension, you're going to know that you've got a lot of stability because it's going to squat down and it's going to take the turn like a sports car would. That being said, they've also done a redesign to the engine. Prius is no longer the sluggish automobile we think of either. You've actually increased the fuel economy to 54 miles a gallon, while you've also gotten a little bit less powerful engine. You're actually about half a second quicker on your 0 to 60. Now another great thing they did was they moved the location of the battery compartment in your storage area. So now you've got anywhere ranging from 24.8 cubic feet to a little over 27. And that's entirely based on whether you get a spare tire or the new tire mobility kit. So a lot of exceptional options. Also got a standard cargo cover and the folding seats. Now you've also got a complete redesign on your taillights. Although they look like the neons that you see walking down the Vegas Strip, it's actually the same LED design that we see up front. So overall, a lot of incredible things that make this a desirable vehicle to have. It's something that, while being eco-conscious, doesn't look like it. Something you can truly enjoy as a daily driver vehicle. Woo! You've also got the standard intelligent key that's always been on Prius, as well as a beautiful new touchscreen display and multicolor display instead of the standard green and black that we're used to. Tell you what, let's take it for a drive and I'll show you some of the other incredible features you've got now. Alright, so we're inside the new 16 Prius. One thing that you can tell significantly, especially from our video outside, it's extremely windy. But it's a very quiet cabin. They've increased a lot of things from the sound baffling in the doors, as well as the baffling materials between you and the road, which gives Prius a much more upscale atmosphere. As you can also see, they've done a complete overhaul on your entire dash area. Much more ergonomic, but it also is very attractive, very sporty, and it gives it this athletic sense. Let's go ahead and start it up real quick. Foot on the brake, press the power button. We've got our ready indicator, so we're ready to go. Prius will always start in its electric mode. Once we need the power, it's going to switch over to gasoline, but we're just going to pop it into drive. A couple great things that you have with this: you can change drive modes from economy all the way up to sport to decide which kind of performance you want. Now, the one we're in has a lot of great safety features. You've got automatic headlights with auto high beams, but up here, this big thing is actually a camera for your lane departure warning systems that can actually provide corrective steering inputs, but it won't overpower you like iRobot, so don't get scared about that. Cars aren't that advanced. We're going to go ahead and take it out for a spin. Let's go ahead and give us our battery power. And I've got everything turned on. Something else that's really useful for people like me that commute to work every day, when you get on the highway, especially if you're running late, you need a little bit of extra power. You can pop it into power mode. You've got much more acceleration out of it. But once you do get up to speed, you get some people that want to drive a little bit slower than you. The thing that you can do in a Prius now is you can opt for the Safety Sense package. That gives you a dynamic radar cruise control that can keep you between 2 and 3 car lengths away from the car in front of you, and can adjust based on the speed of that vehicle. Should the incident ever arise where the vehicle feels like you're about to get into an accident, the car can actually apply the brakes, and under certain speeds can bring the vehicle to a complete stop. In the event like a pedestrian situation, the car can actually provide corrective steering inputs to attempt to avoid the object. But overall, it's just a completely redesigned to give you a safer, more upscale Prius that more people want to drive, but at the same time, you're saving more money out of your pocketbook. Now, As I'm driving, of course, you see this beautiful new digital display showing me my speedometer. It's not the standard green and black that we're used to. You also can see the power flow from your engine to your hybrid synergy converter back into your battery pack. Right now we're running off of straight engine power, and now we're going to hybrid. But here's where it gets really cool. If you watch, when I apply my brakes, that's actually taking the energy from my brakes to the brake rotors and applying it to the converter. It's actually transitioning into electric power. Every time you finish your trip in a Prius, it's gonna at the end tell you how much energy you've recharged the battery, how much you've expended, but overall the most important thing is how many miles per gallon did you get out of the car while you were driving. Right now I'm just gonna try and drift out of the lane a little bit so you can see these beautiful new features at work. It's warning me and it's starting to steer me back into the lane. Now, the whole point of the lane keep assist is not to correct your bad driving. It's to enhance your already safe driving, to make sure that you're at the most high point of safety. Coming around again, as you can hear throughout the entire drive, it's just an extremely serene cabin. The ride's not harsh. It's not tinny like we're used to in the Prius models before this either. It's something that's upscale and kind of touches the Lexus CT200. And again, I guess I forgot to use my blinker and it tried to correct me. That's still a habit I've got to break. But guys, thank you for joining me on this ride. Next time we're going to look at the Camry Hybrid as well as some other great models that we have to offer there. Thank you so much. This has been Matt Bro with Toyota Scion of Murfreesboro. Come down and see us.